I hope you did not panic sell yesterday because we are up a ton. Take a look at the winners over the last 24 hours. We are seeing most coins bounce back. Coins that were down 30% are now up. So in this video, I want to talk a little bit about what's going on with the tariffs, explain why the prices of cryptos are going up, and then a ton of bullish news. The biggest one right here, Trump signs an executive order creating the first ever US strategic sovereign wealth fund. I'm also going to go through the big charts as well. Just going to give you an overview of what I am seeing. So a lot of you guys know this, but we got Donald Trump agreeing to delay the 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico for a month after both Canada and Mexico agreed to take tougher measures to combat migration and drug trafficking at the border. Canada is appointing a new fentanyl czar and will list cartels as terrorists and join the US in creating a new strike force to fight organized crime. And the president of Mexico also agreed that Mexico would send 10,000 National Guard officers to the border to help stem the flow of fentanyl and migration. So the markets really liked this. So let's take a look at Bitcoin right here. We saw this huge wick yesterday down to around $91,000. Right now we are up and we are chilling at around $98,000 as of me recording this video. So when you look at Bitcoin, really not much has happened. These are weekly candles. You can see the last couple weeks, or essentially the last 2 months or so, we have been hovering between $90,000 and $108,000, up and down, up and down. The coins that really have been getting rattled have been altcoins. And Ethereum has had a really weird day today. I'll talk about that in a moment. Trump's son, Eric Trump, basically said buy Ethereum, which is crazy. So we saw a lot of coins just have insane volatility. Solana yesterday, $190. Today, a high of $218. Huge increase today for most altcoins that got absolutely rattled yesterday. So let me head to some of this news, which is really exciting. Trump signs the executive order creating the first US strategic sovereign wealth fund. And who is next to Trump? Two people that publicly support Bitcoin. We have Howard Lutnick on the right, and a little bit about Howard. He owns, and he said this publicly, hundreds of millions of dollars of Bitcoin, and it's going to be billions of dollars. Cantor Fitzgerald, his company, also owns a 5% stake in Tether. Cantor is launching a $2 billion Bitcoin financing lending business, which is insane. He has said, we will build the best platform for financing Bitcoin, and he is going to be in charge, or partly in charge, of running this U.S. strategic sovereign wealth fund. Cynthia Loomis, who is proposing that the U.S. buys 1 million Bitcoin over the next 5 years, says this is a big deal. And the B is a Bitcoin symbol or emoji. And she is talking about the news about this sovereign wealth fund. And if you want to buy Bitcoin or any of these altcoins, you can check out BTCC. I have been using them to buy altcoins recently. And you can do a lot of stuff here. You can just do, obviously, limit orders. You can also play with futures and leverage if you'd like, but just a little warning on leverage. Again, we saw a ton of liquidations because you just never know if there's going to be a crazy black swan event. And right now, people are taking leverage long positions on Bitcoin, which again, that's just what happens. But nonetheless, if you want to buy Bitcoin or any other altcoin, you can do so here. Tons and tons of trading pairs. Hundreds and hundreds of trading pairs here on BTCC. And for a limited time, new depositors can get a 10% bonus on all deposits above $500, up to $10,055. No KYC. They've been in business for 13 plus years with very low trading fees. So if you want to pick up those bonuses, you can use my link below. And this is a remarkably crazy post, which I am still wrapping my head around. Eric Trump, who is leading essentially World LibertyFi, their company, their crypto company, Eric Trump said, in my opinion, it's a great time to add ETH. Essentially, add ETH to one's portfolio. ETH is one of the largest holdings in World LibertyFi. Taking a look at the price of ETH, we saw this big pump. I think it was around here when he announced it. It went to almost $2,900. It has since come down after the pump from the president's son. The president and the first lady created meme coins. The president's family is essentially saying it's a great time to fill in whatever crypto you want. Very, very interesting times here. So taking a look at the price of Bitcoin, Bitcoin is still in this range, right? We're still in this range between essentially $90,000 and $108,000. And I think most people realize that we will go above this very soon. And I can see a solid breakout to $120,000 soon. But I could also see the price of Bitcoin dropping to hit the bull market support band right here, which would be around $89,000 to $90,000, like I've been talking about for a while. Bitcoin dominance is rallying super hard. We saw a wick up to 64%. Ultimately, that means that it just makes more sense to hold Bitcoin than the majority of altcoins. So I still do believe that we'll see a drop in Bitcoin dominance, but that may have to wait until the policy changes, until the Fed stops quantitative tightening and possibly goes into QE, quantitative easing. But for now, we're seeing an increase in Bitcoin dominance, and it's going higher than most people expected it to go because of this tariff talk. People were nervous and scared, and they were having a flight to safety. And Bitcoin is the safest of the crypto assets. And you can see the USDC and USDT dominance has gone up over the last 2 days because people have been flowing into stablecoins and Bitcoin, right? People have been scared. The market was rattled. People are leaving altcoins, or at least were leaving altcoins, and they were selling those altcoins into stablecoins, USDC and USDT, and Bitcoin. That's why the dominance of those stablecoins in Bitcoin has been going up. And others' dominance, everything other than the top 10 market cap coins, you can see that has been going down tremendously over the last 5 days or so. And today at 2:30 Eastern, we have the crypto and AI czar, David Sachs, to hold a press conference to discuss how to, quote, secure America as the leader in the digital asset ecosystem. Digital asset ecosystem means crypto, right? So that is happening today. That is very exciting. And as House of Crypto said on X yesterday, price recovery so far for popular altcoins from this morning's lows. And again, XRP was up 37%. A lot of these huge altcoins, right? These are really, really big market cap coins. At least a lot of these, they are up 20 and 30%. That is a huge deal. And it means that big investors are coming back and they're not scared. And they saw this as a buying opportunity, as a flash crash. And that's what I talked about in yesterday's video. The market was freaked out, and smart money buys when everyone else is panicking. Same thing that we saw in 2020 during the COVID crash, when the price of Bitcoin dropped a ton. When altcoins dropped a ton, that was the best time to pick them up. So I'll end the video there, guys. Hope you're doing well. I'll include the link to BTCC below if you want to pick up those bonuses. Also, if you want to join me on Discord, I'll include the link to that below as well. I hope you guys are doing well. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.